Hey there, crafty pals. Are you pumped to jump into a fabulously fruity project with me today? You're in for a super fun surprise because I've got an amazing silicone mold that's just perfect for whipping up a unique spoon rest. Let's get this party started. Welcome to Happy Place Creations. If you're new here, I'm Connie. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so excited to share this new project with all of you. As you can see, I've got this amazing silicone mold that's going to help us create something truly unique. Now, I know working with resin can seem a little intimidating, but I promise I'm going to walk you through every step. By the time we're done, you're going to have a gorgeous, functional spoon rest that's going to brighten up your kitchen. For this project, I'll be using some lovely UV resin. Check it out. I've got this super cool silicone mold that's going to work its magic and help us whip up an awesome spoon rest. But, before I pour in the resin, I want to add in a few special touches. You may have spotted the absolutely adorable frog sticker hopping its way into view. Isn't it just the cutest little guy ever? I'm totally smitten with that delightful pink bow sporting those charming white polka dots. To sprinkle some extra charm and echo those sweet little dots, I'm going to delicately place some glimmering pearl accents right where the spoons will chill. It's going to create the most whimsical connection in the design and make everything sing in harmony. Now I'm going to get a bit creative with the main part of the spoon rest. I've got this vision to transform it into a gorgeous peach design that'll complement our adorable frog friend perfectly. First up, I'm grabbing some more UV resin and mixing in this beautiful green mica powder. See how vibrant that is? I'm carefully adding it to create these delicate leaf details. Starting with the darker green tones first, these will be the base of our leaves. Now for some dimension. I'm taking a slightly lighter green and layering it over top. Can you see how that instantly creates depth? It's starting to look like little vines and leaves already. For the stem, I'm mixing in this rich brown color. Just a touch here where the stem would naturally grow from our peach. And now for the star of the show, the spoon rest itself. I'm going to blend these gorgeous gold and orange tones to create that perfect, juicy peach look. The gold will catch the light beautifully while the orange gives it that fresh from the orchard feel. Remember, all of this is just the UV resin layer. We'll pour the full resin later. I love working with UV resin for these detailed elements because it gives me so much control. Fingers crossed it turns out just as peachy as I'm imagining. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all my subscribers and warmly welcome those who are new to the channel. I'm dedicated to creating content that is both interesting and entertaining for you. Your support is what fuels this journey, and I truly couldn't do it without you. If you're enjoying the content but haven't subscribed yet, I kindly ask you to hit that subscribe button. It would greatly support my efforts. Additionally, liking the videos helps signal to YouTube that the content is valuable, allowing it to reach a wider audience who might also enjoy it. Thank you immensely for your support, it truly means the world to me. Hey there craft lovers, I have some thrilling news to share with all of you. Starting this week I will be releasing brand new videos 3 days a week, every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Get ready for some creative fun. That's right. 3 exciting crafting adventures each week, bursting with creative inspiration. Mark your calendars and set those cheerful reminders, because you absolutely don't want to miss these fantastic tutorials. I'll be sharing all my favorite techniques, tips, and of course, those delightful little tricks that make crafting a total joy. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 p.m., be there. I'm so excited to craft with you all. Can't wait to see you then. Now for the fun part, let's pour our pretty pink resin for the bow. I want to match that adorable polka dotted bow on our frog friend. Oh wait. I just realized something, the resin is starting to flow where I don't want it to go. It's heading straight for our spoon area. No worries though, I've got a super handy trick up my sleeve that I'm excited to share with you all. Grab your regular glue gun and let it heat up. Here's the cool part. I'm going to apply some hot glue directly onto the silicone mold to create a little dam. Now, I know what you're thinking, won't that damage my mold? Not at all. This technique is completely safe for your silicone molds. See how I'm carefully placing the glue right along the edge where I want to stop the resin flow? This creates a barrier that the resin can't cross. It's like building a tiny little wall to keep everything exactly where we want it. As you'll see in just a moment, my dam worked pretty well. It stopped most of the flow, though we did have a tiny bit escape. Don't worry though, I'll show you exactly how I fixed that little issue too. And hey, if you're loving this glue gun hack, you're in for a treat. Make sure you come back tomorrow for my next video where I'll show you how to use your glue gun to create amazing designs directly in your silicone mold and then pour colored resin over the top. It's a game changer technique you won't want to miss. Great news! Our bow section has fully cured, and now we can see how our little glue dam experiment worked out. It did stop some of the resin flow, but as crafting adventures often go, we had a bit of a rebel resin situation that snuck past our barrier. No worries though, this is an easy fix. I'm carefully removing the excess resin that managed to escape beyond our dam. See how I'm gently working with it? Just slowly pulling away what we don't want. And now for the glue dam itself, a gentle tug and voila! Look at that, we've got just enough pink resin exactly where we wanted it for our bow design. Quick word of caution here, friends, this is definitely the moment where you want to proceed with extra care. While the hot glue itself won't harm your silicone mold, the tools you use for removal absolutely can if you're not careful. I'm being super gentle with my movements to protect this mold. These silicone molds are durable, but they're not invincible. One accidental jab or scrape with a sharp tool could leave permanent damage. But look how perfect that turned out. Our pink section is right where we want it, and we're ready for the next step in our peachy creation. Isn't it satisfying when a quick fix works out so well? Now comes one of my favorite parts, it's touch-up time. I noticed our stem needed a little extra love, so I'm going in to perfect that detail. This is where the magic really happens, friends. Let's bring our peachy design to life. I'm taking this gorgeous mica powder, look at these beautiful gold and orange tones. Aren't they just stunning? I'm carefully blending them together right inside the main spoon area of our rest. See how I'm swirling them together? That creates this beautiful dimension that really makes it look like a juicy, sun-ripened peach. The way the gold catches the light gives it this perfect glow, while the orange adds that fresh, fruity vibe we're going for. I'm being really intentional with my blending here to match the peachy theme of our adorable frog sticker. That little green friend is sipping peach juice and surrounded by those beautiful fruits, so I want our spoon rest to complement that whimsical design perfectly. It's these little details that really make a piece special, don't you think? Just a touch of shimmer here, a bit more color there. And suddenly our creation starts to come alive. This is turning out even better than I imagined. Alright, now for the grand finale. It's time to pour our back coat that's going to fill in the entire mold and bring all our elements together. For this layer, I've chosen this lovely off-white color as our base. It's going to give our piece a soft, elegant foundation. But you know how it goes with crafting, sometimes inspiration strikes mid-project. I've decided to add a sprinkle of green glitter to complement our adorable frog sticker. A little sparkle never hurts, right? I'm mixing it in with the off-white resin, and it's creating this subtle shimmer effect. Now, between you and me, I'm having one of those classic crafter moments where I'm second-guessing my decision. Sometimes your first instinct is the right one, and I'm thinking maybe I should have stuck with just the clean white background. But that's the beauty of creating, each project teaches us something new. You'll see what I mean during the big reveal coming up. Hindsight is always 20/20 in crafting, isn't it? But that's how we learn and grow with each project. And honestly, sometimes those unexpected turns give us the most interesting results. Let's see how this turns out. The moment of truth has arrived. Let's joyfully demold our spoon rest and see how all our hard work turned out. Oh my goodness, just look at that, absolutely incredible. The bow section with those pearl accents came out absolutely beautiful. Those little pearls really do capture the white polka dots from our frog's bow perfectly. I love how they catch the light. And here's our spoon area. Now I see what I meant earlier about the glitter. You can see how the green sparkles have distributed throughout the entire piece, including our peachy area. The green glitter has created these little speckles across our design, including in our beautiful peach that we worked so hard on. But you know what? Looking at it all together, it actually has a certain charm to it. It's like our peach is sitting in a sparkly green garden. And when you think about it, it really does complement our frog sticker quite nicely. The green sparkles echo the frog's color, creating this cohesive look between the sticker and the spoon rest. Sometimes our mistakes end up being happy accidents that give our projects unique character. Overall, I'd say this turned out pretty amazing. The shape is perfect, our pearl details look fantastic, and it's going to be such a functional and adorable addition to any kitchen. Just imagine how cute this will look with our just peachy frog friend watching over your spoons. Now that we've had a chance to really look at our demolded piece, I'm seeing some opportunities to enhance a few details. This is where those finishing touches can really elevate our project. I'm reaching for my acrylic ink markers. These are perfect for adding precise details to resin pieces. First, I'm taking this rich brown marker and carefully highlighting our stem. See how that instantly makes it pop? It gives it that realistic, woody texture that a real peach stem would have. Next, I'm using this vibrant orange to trace around the edge of our main spoon area. This really defines the peachy shape and makes it stand out beautifully against our sparkly background. The orange creates this perfect outline that draws your eye right to the focal point of our design. And, for the final touch, I'm joyfully using this lovely green marker to go all around the outer edge of the main platform. This creates a wonderful frame effect that beautifully ties everything together. The green border perfectly complements our froggy theme and creates a delightful, cohesive look between the sparkles in the background and the outline. Isn't it wonderful how just a few simple marker details can fully transform a piece? These delightful little touches are making such a huge difference. Our spoon rest is truly coming to life now, with these defined edges and highlighted features. Sometimes, it's these final little embellishments that elevate a project from good to absolutely fantastic. Now for the exciting part, adding our adorable frog sticker to complete our spoon rest. Let's get it prepped and perfectly applied. First, I'm carefully trimming around our sticker to get the perfect shape. We want to make sure it fits just right on our resin piece. Look at that cute little froggy with his peach juice, he's going to look so adorable on our creation. Now, here's a really helpful technique I've learned over time that gives me flawless sticker application every time. Instead of peeling off the entire backing at once, which often leads to frustrating air bubbles or misalignment, I'm going to roll back just a tiny portion of the backing and snip that section off. See how I'm lining up the sticker exactly where I want it? I'm only applying that small exposed sticky section first. This gives me perfect position and control. Now I'm pressing down that revealed portion firmly so it's anchored in place. Next, I'm using this flat tool. You could use a credit card, a scraper, or even a ruler, to slowly press down the sticker as I gradually peel back more of the backing. The key is to work slowly and methodically, smoothing from the center outward as you go. This technique is absolutely fantastic for eliminating those pesky air bubbles that can ruin the look of your sticker application. It gives you so much more control than trying to place the entire sticker at once. Look how perfectly flat that's laying. No bubbles, no wrinkles, just a beautifully applied sticker that looks like it was meant to be there all along. Our peachy frog friend has found his forever home on our beautiful spoon rest. We've reached the final step of our project, the top coat that's going to seal everything in and give our spoon rest that professional, glossy finish. For this layer, I'm using a crystal clear resin, but with a special twist. I'm adding just a sprinkle of crushed crystal to give our piece that extra dimension of sparkle. It's going to catch the light beautifully and add a subtle shimmer across the entire surface. Now let's add some dazzling embellishments. I'm carefully placing these rhinestones to highlight some of the peaches in our sticker design. See how they're creating these gorgeous focal points? They really make those peachy elements pop against our background. And I couldn't resist adding a few more pearl accents up in the bow area. Those little pearls echo the polka dot pattern and add such a charming touch to our design. Now, I should mention that sometimes during the curing process, these embellishments can shift a tiny bit as the resin settles. That's perfectly normal in resin crafting. These little quirks are part of what makes each handmade piece unique. I'm going to let this final layer cure completely before we do our grand reveal. The anticipation is killing me. I can already tell this is going to be such a beautiful, functional piece that combines all these adorable peachy froggy elements. Don't forget to check back tomorrow for my special video where I'll be showing you that amazing glue gun trick I promised. You'll learn how to create beautiful designs directly in your silicone molds using your glue gun, and then pour colored resin over the top. It's going to open up so many creative possibilities for your resin projects. I can't wait to show you the final photos of this completed spoon rest. Thanks for crafting along with me today.